This video is sponsored by Skillshare, which offers thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people.
Jordan's messages.
The controversy. What is the controversy? I had to remember. The controversy is I asked Josh a simple question. It should just be off the top of his head. Josh, how many episodes of messages have we done? What was his answer? Jordan, I honestly cannot count because I deleted some episodes. I deleted some episodes of messages. He said he went through a phase where he just deleted a bunch of episodes one day because they had apparently some copyrighted music in them. Josh, is it really always have to be the money? Can't it just be the amazing advice? Maybe somebody needed a word, Josh. Maybe they needed the word. And you've taken it from them because of some cash. You were scared our channel would be deleted. And we wouldn't be able to, well then we wouldn't be able to make these. It was a smart idea. Let's get to the messages. Josh doesn't remember a single question, he said. Hey Jordan, 2 of my friends have been dating for a considerable amount of time, 1+ years. Almost since day 1, they've been attached at the mouth. The rest of us thought it was just the beginning of the relationship thing, but no, it's only gotten worse, it always does. They do this everywhere in broad daylight, surrounded by people, anywhere on campus, in the cafeteria, in public places like restaurants and okay, we're a little 2 minutes description. I once walked in on them having a conversation about what each other's mouths tasted like in between kisses. This is the grossest thing I've ever heard. It's the grossest thing I've ever said in my life. On messages! On the rare occasion that they're not kissing, she'll be in his lap and tangled up in his arms. These two are rarely separated and hang out with the larger friend group fairly often. How did you forget this one, Josh? He said he didn't remember them. The entire friend group feels uncomfortable with their PDA. So, my ultimate question. How do we kindly yet firmly ask them to tone down the physical affection to a normal level or non-existent? That's good too, without offending them. At some point, it doesn't matter if you offend them, okay? This is unacceptable. How has a parent not stepped in? You said broad daylight. Where are the people? Where's everybody? This isn't your responsibility.
This isn't late night after church.
No, this is not late night after church. They're saying they're on the pulpit. Desecrating what God has created. Themselves. I don't know. If a parent's not going to do the dirty work, maybe that's why they're in this situation in the first place. You might just need to ditch your entire friend group altogether and move to another state. For what you've read. What I've read. At this point, the best option is to either move away or to just step up. Be the person you are that you need to be and say, look, this is sick. Stop it in the name of Jesus. Stop it and pray for them and pray hard for them because I know I will be. Josh's neighbor thought the greatest time to cut a tree down would be when I'm filming the most important show on all of YouTube. We all need to cut a tree down in our life, don't we, Josh? In our hearts, a weed that has popped up that's gonna collapse our house when it falls into the storm. Hey Jordan and Josh, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Recently, this guy from high school asked me out and I said yes, because he's sweet, and I didn't want to be rude. I hate that. We have a date next Friday and everything's been chaotic. First of all, I don't even know if I like him in the first place. I think I do, but I'm just not sure. My parents have been pressuring me, saying things like, you're not sure only because you think you're better than him. What?
You're better than him, don't you?
Or I'm reading some deep-seated problems with your parents, holy. Or the only reason you can't make up your mind is because you don't trust men. My father's an awful person. Oh, here we go. And my parents are divorced. I found the root of the problem. And why is that controversial on a Christian channel?
It was controversial. It was just harsh.
Everybody was thinking it. And to make it worse, it's only been like a week and he is holding my hand, which is okay, but he kissed my cheek. Is that normal? He's done it twice now, but isn't that too soon? Plus, I don't know if I even like him because of my parents trying to guilt trip me. Please help, Josh and Jordan, thank you. Wait, so this isn't just the mom, this is also the dad? Parents are trying to guilt trip me.
Is this guy in medical school or something? Why are they so obsessed with him?
Medical school.
Why are the parents obsessed with him?
What? That would be like a job that you would hope that your kid ended up with.
Oh. Look, this is what's going on. This is exactly what's going on. I read exactly into this message. I feel like your parents are, again, I feel like I've said this before in messages, they're trying to live and fix their mistakes through you, which I feel like every parent does, and I'm sure I'll do. I don't really know how to feel about it, Joshua. You think you're better than him. That just seems like a little abusive to me. Look, just know your parents have gotten a deep mess. Your dad and your mom. They've both, it's a deep mess. And they're trying to fix their problems through you. That's what this weird, strange stuff comes from. That's always where that stems from. I don't know how to deal with it, all right? I don't know how you're gonna deal with it. Just know that it's there. Take advice when you can, when you can't, and move on. That's what I would say. Just move on. I think it is a well-known fact. I want all the people of the world to be less messy, to be smarter. I want them to be more skilled. This is why I think that Skillshare is such a perfect sponsor for this program. The more time you spend learning on Skillshare, the smarter you become. Skillshare is an online learning community where millions come together to take the next step in their creative journey. With thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people on topics including photography, video, design, freelancing, and so many more things. So whatever your current level of experience is, Skillshare has classes to help you achieve your goals. And they have so many classes. I mean, they have a class for everything. Members get unlimited access to thousands of inspiring classes with hands-on projects and feedback from a community of millions. We recommend you check out the class that I desperately need to study up on. Learn how to draw. Fun and easy exercises for nailing, proportions, shading, and more. And if you're interested in making movies, check out the class How to Make Dope Low-Budget Films. And here's the best part. You get access to all of these classes for an incredibly affordable price. An annual subscription is less than $10 a month. So be one of the first 500 people to click the link down in the description and you'll get 2 months of the premium membership for free. That's right, I said 2 months for free. All you gotta do is click the link down in the description below. Go check out Skillshare today. Now, let's get back to the messages. Dear Jordan, I have been married for almost 5 years now. I am 25. Anyway, my husband seems to never want to do anything with me except play video games, or he just plays them by himself. I would like to feel like he loves me and don't understand why he would never want to cuddle or be close to me. I always thought guys always wanted physical affection, but I have to beg for it from my husband, and he complains about me asking him. He told me he married above him and that I am so beautiful to him, so I don't get it. What in the world do I do to get my husband to wake up and treat me like he loves me? P.S. I am trying to be a good wife, but this pushes me away and does not help me to stop crushing on my barista. That's a...
What?
That was a nice little turn of events. Made it a little bit more spicy. So, look, it's sad because it's like you can't really blame her for having these thoughts.
To be fair, video games have gotten really good lately.
Have they, Josh?
They're pretty good now.
All I play is Ring Fit Adventure. If he is only playing Ring Fit Adventure, then there's a serious problem. It's a good game, but it shouldn't keep you from physical affection. Alright, it's not a 10. It's not a 10. It's probably like an 8.
Would any video game keep you from physical affection, Jordan?
This is very awkward.
No, it wouldn't. It honestly wouldn't. I used to play Rocket League too much. Guess what I did? I stopped playing Rocket League. I went to bed when Sarah went to bed. That does wonders, alright? If let me tell you, listen up out there, okay? To the men out there who are married or are thinking about getting married. If you are staying up past when your wife goes to sleep because you're playing a video game alone in a dark room, you have some serious problems, okay? I was there, and I stopped it, okay? You have to stop. I'm telling you, if you guys don't go to sleep at the same time, you know, decently often, if you don't do that, it's gonna mess things up, all right?
That's solid advice.
Thank you. This is just how men are. They get obsessed with stuff. They get obsessed with women. They get obsessed with video games. They get obsessed with, it just bounces around, all right? Show him this episode. Show him what I said. And if he doesn't listen up, I'm talking to you. Do you hear me right now? I'm not judging you. I've been there. Just put the camera close to me. I have been there. And let me tell you, you must fix this. And if you don't, you have been warned. You have 3 days. Help me, Jordan. All I want to do is cuddle. However, not just cuddle anyone. Oh, no. That would be totes Aki's for me. I love to cuddle only those closest with me. I pretty much will only give and receive cuddles from my 2 older sisters and my mom. For a while, I wondered why I was so weird like this, but after hearing about reading the book, The 5 Love Languages, my eyes were finally open. I wasn't a weirdo after all. My love language was just physical touch. I've heard this excuse before. I've had guys be like, look, man, like, my love language is physical touch.
Look, I heard about this thing yesterday, and I'm just
love language.
I'm really just retroactively just
physical touch,
justifying everything I've ever done in my life.
Exactly, that's what it was. But here's the problem: my sisters absolutely hate physical touch of any sorts. I try to go in for hugs sometimes, but they'll just clam up or ask me to stop. It's been this way ever since we were children. Even my mom, she'll hug me because she knows I enjoy it, but I know it's not her favorite thing to do either, and she'll rarely cuddle with me. Well, my sister, half jokingly, half seriously, tells me to just go find a boyfriend to cuddle with. Please! But then my mom will respond to her with something like, but boys don't want to cuddle, they only want to do more than cuddle. Jordan, I'm trapped. Any way you put it, I still get no cuddles. Should I just give up all hope? But how else am I supposed to feel loved if I can get no cuddles? Okay, I've never read the 5 love languages, ever. Okay, maybe I should. But your love language is not an excuse to make people feel really uncomfortable. I've had lots of people, I've talked to guys before who do, I'm not saying you're doing anything bad, all right? I've had guys who have done bad things before with, you know, girls. And then they talk to me later like, my love language is, it's physical touch. It's like, it's just how it is. What do you want from me? It's my burden, physical touch. I've had these conversations. I get if it's something that you struggle with, but like, at some point, we all struggle with something. Just keep it together. If your sisters don't want you constantly like holding them and like, just getting all over them, like, just try to be, just stop it, just stop. I mean, you're even kind of making your mom feel awkward. Like, if you're doing that, you're going overboard, all right? And I hate to give a definitive answer on most things like this, but just from reading it, I pretty much guarantee you're going overboard. Here's the thing, this is the avenue I would tell you to go down. People appreciate it. It's like a joke. A joke is funny when you know when to stop. A cuddle is nice when you know when to stop and how often to do it. If you're doing it all the time, it's really annoying, okay? If you do it sparingly in certain situations and you understand barriers and times or places, it's perfectly fine and people enjoy it. You gotta find that balance.
Not after church in the dark.
Not after church in the dark, but she doesn't have a problem with boys apparently doing that. That's what she said. Mia's outside barking, your neighbor's chopping down a tree. Somehow I'm still out here doing the work I was called to do. Messages, despite all odds. Here she comes. Here comes Mia. Despite all odds, despite everything against me, despite it all, I'm still here. After an unknown amount of episodes, I'm still doing it. Regardless of the controversy, we're still out here, and we will continue doing this show if we have 0 viewers. If there's one person who this will save,
that was all worth it.
The video game boyfriend husband who cannot stop himself from playing Rocket League. If it can save him, it's all worth it. The controversy, deleted videos, all worth it. Don't be messy. And leave good messages.